In this video, we are going to share with you 4 simple secrets of self-made millionaires. If you or someone you know is trying to grow their wealth but isn't able to do so despite all their hard work at their 9-to-5 job, then you've come to the right place because by the end of this video, you are going to learn the surprisingly simple ways that self-made millionaires have accumulated their wealth and become completely financially free. Welcome back, Money Masters. It's another Finance Friday where we are flipping the switch on credit and debt to shed some healthy light on how you can safely use other people's money to achieve your dreams. As we mentioned earlier, today we are going to be talking about 4 simple secrets of self-made millionaires which will help you learn the surprisingly simple ways that self-made millionaires have accumulated their wealth and become completely financially free. But before we dive in, I just want to let you know that on Saturday, we will be discussing 7-time tested laws of money mastery. So if you don't want to risk missing out on that episode, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you can be notified of our next amazing video. Okay, with all that said, if you are like us and are totally committed to obtaining financial independence, then go ahead and tap that like button and let's get into it. The first secret is the simplification of your lifestyle. Now, this first secret might seem like a really obvious path to accumulating your wealth, and you'd be correct, but unfortunately, not everyone follows this secret and ends up back at square one trying to earn their keep and living from paycheck to paycheck. Even though simplifying your lifestyle seems like a rather understated or easily looked over strategy, it's important to remember to do it and to keep at it. Because repeatedly exercising moderation and only spending money on what you need, or having a very reasonable budget for fun and entertainment, will pay dividends as you see the balance in your savings account continuously going up as time goes on. So how does simplification of your lifestyle work? Well, the general idea of the secret to earning money and one day becoming a self-made millionaire is to start forming a plan and creating a lifestyle where you live in a way that costs less than you're earning. By decreasing your costs of living, you can help increase the money that goes into your bank, and that'll help you start accumulating wealth as easily as that. Here's an example of how this strategy can help you get rich. Janice is an investor who just turned a profit of $60,000 on her investment of $30,000 in the stock market. She now had a total of $90,000 in money that she could spend. Aside from being an investor, Janice also works at a financial consulting firm that was a little far away from where she lived, and her commute to her workplace isn't the best. So she was planning on buying a car with her profits. She had the option of buying a sports car with all of her $90, or she could also opt for a more modest car with a price tag of $40,000. She decided that she didn't really need something as expensive or even ostentatious as a sports car. So she bought the more modest car, put $20,000 into her savings, and $30,000 back into investments in the stock market. By the end of the story, Janice had been able to buy a new car so that she wouldn't have to use public transportation anymore and was able to reinvest into the stock market with a cool $20,000 in her savings. Now that's the power of restraint and simplification of your lifestyle. If you find yourself at a loss for how to actually be able to simplify your lifestyle and minimize your cost of living, then you could ask yourself, what exactly do I need to be happy? Are you perfectly capable of living in an average house in a nice neighborhood with a simple car, comfortable furniture, and the rest of the essentials? Or do you absolutely need expensive cars, constant road trips and traveling plans, and large houses with swimming pools to be happy? If that's your kind of thing, then that's completely fine. But remember that a more lavish lifestyle will cost more, and it'll take you a while longer to start accumulating wealth with the cost of living that you'll be trying to keep up with. We also think that our video that shares 7 hidden money suckers the rich avoid can help you find ideas about expensive things that you might want to cut out of your life to reduce your cost of living and to start seeing positive changes in your savings account sooner. This first secret also synergizes very well with the next secret we're going to discuss, which we're going to discuss with you in a short bit. If any of you or someone you know has benefited from exercising simplification, be sure to share about it in the comments down below. We'd love to hear all about it. The second secret is saving money where you can. As you might have figured out, saving money is a very important aspect of accumulating wealth. You can earn a lot of money from your job and your investments or loans, but not keeping any of it is one of the biggest mistakes you could make when you're trying to keep and increase your net worth and wealth overall. A lot of people have setups that are made to make spending every single cent of the money that they earn from their streams of income as accessible and quick as possible, choosing to prioritize quick and immediate gratification and rewarding yourself now instead of thinking in the long term and setting up investments and passive income methods or otherwise preserving your wealth so that you'll be able to use it later for more important situations. Now, if you're keen on learning about some money saving tips, you may want to check out one of our Money Monday videos called 7 Secrets for Saving Your Money on a Low Income. It's packed full of insightful and possibly life-changing content that you'll want to hear about. If any of you currently own or trying to get into savings accounts and bonds, be sure to tell us about your experience so far in the comments down below. The third secret is having streams of income. Streams of income are one of the main ways we're able to find the funds and resources to sustain ourselves in the modern world, so it's impossible to understate the importance of income. That being said, there's always a chance that you could learn more about having a source of income, and perhaps you could even stand to create more sources of income altogether. Now, you may be wondering what I mean by that. Well, to oversimplify it, there are essentially 2 forms of income. Active income, income streams which only pay up when you invest the time, energy, and labor to earn your keep, and passive income, which are streams of income that, once set up, pretty much work without you having to do anything. Active income streams, also called working income in most cases, are actual jobs that are usually from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., which involve hourly wages as well as overtime, and are also likely the types of jobs that you might be working right now. Profits from an entrepreneur's sales and contracts also count as active income. Meanwhile, passive income streams are a little more varied in the sense that there may be a lot more ways that you can earn income passively. For example, you could start a business and pay someone to manage that business for you, or you could earn money passively by investing money in the stock market or in bonds, certificates of deposit, or you could buy real estate and either lease it out or flip it for big bucks. Aside from the degree of effort you have to put in, the 2 sources of income also vary in terms of how often they pay out. Active sources of income are usually consistent in this regard, usually paying monthly, while passive sources of income, given how much they can vary in nature, it can take years to turn a profit, especially if you're playing the long game with stocks and collectibles. Consider this situation. As part of the workforce, your company should be paying for your health insurance through small deductions in your paycheck every month, meaning that you'll always have insurance to help you out in times of need without having to pay it for yourself. Your insurance also gains interest the more you continue to contribute. So, after a few years, some companies allow you to take that interest out and leave the principal there. Let's say you let it cook for a while so that the interest compounds. Now, you have active income that'll pay for the bills and still have a bit of money put into savings. Then, you can take some of that money and invest it in the stock index funds and in bond ladders. Over time, while you're making money through your job to sustain yourself, your savings and interest with the insurance companies increases while your bonds pay out money every quarter and your stocks, hopefully, accrue value over time. You're planning to use the money you get to purchase some lots to lease out in the future as an additional stream of income. Once you've progressed to a certain point financially, you'll be living off the profits from only passive income streams, essentially making you free to live your life without having to worry too much about money. Sounds like a recipe for success. We'd like to hear from you. Now, what was the most profitable income stream you have created or set up? Let us know in the comments below. The 4th secret is investing your money wisely. Investing your money is inherently risky, but the general rule of thumb is if good investments are made, then your money can grow very fast. This is why successful investors take the time to do their research into companies and stocks that they plan to invest in, or at least hire someone trustworthy with a good track record to invest for them in exchange for some commissions. In both scenarios, successful people do their best to get as much information or expertise about these stocks, real estate properties, bonds, or other forms of investment as they can realistically acquire, because they want to make informed decisions to minimize the risks they take, which is one way to invest wisely. Nevertheless, there's always a chance that things will still go wrong despite your informed decision. So, one way to make sure you're still in the green while investing is to have both emergency funds and backup plans in the form of investments in other stocks or other forms of investment. It's as the saying goes, never put all your eggs in one basket. And that is all 4 simple secrets of self-made millionaires that we have for you in this video. We hope you learned some very helpful insights from what we've shared with you today. Please don't forget to leave a like on our video if it was able to help inform and positively influence your financial decisions and lifestyle, and leave a comment down below about how you feel like this video will help you boost your overall income. Also, if you love our content, subscribe for more Money Masters content and updates so that you don't miss out on our next episode of Saturday Storytime, where we will be discussing 7 time-tested laws of money mastery. Also, we'd like you to consider sharing this video with at least one friend. It would mean the world to us if you would join us in our mission of helping good people like you keep more of what they earn and earn more from what you keep. That'll be all from us in this video, Money Masters. We'll see you in the next video.